Namaste and welcome to my channel Deep Past Universe. Today in this video, I'll be talking about the next four ascendants: Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. How will be your January 2026? So, before I begin, I would like to brief out some transits which are happening this month. Firstly, the four planets Mars, Sun, Mercury, Venus will be there in Sagittarius sign, and then after mid of January, they will be together in Capricorn sign. It's a big event. Saturn will remain direct. Jupiter will remain retrograde in Gemini sign. And Rahu will remain in its own nakshatra, Shatabisha nakshatra in Aquarius sign. Will become very powerful. So let's begin for Leo. For Leo, your ascendant Lord Sun will be there in the fifth house along with Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Now, if I talk about Mars, Mars is basically your Yogkarak planet, and Mercury and Venus, if I talk about Mercury and Venus, they become like malefic for this ascendant. Okay, so Sun and Mars together in the fifth house, it's a very benefic time period till the mid of January where all the events related to your education, children, relationship, any hereditary position in career, name, fame, everything you can achieve by the mid of January. So it's a very beneficial time period, and you can utilize it if you want to achieve something in your life in terms of money, career, education, relationship, children. Then definitely it's a benefic time period. Your Karak planet will be there. Your authorities will support you. Definitely you can go for a travel pilgrimage. You can perform some puja at your home. Uh, some guru can even help you out. Your fatherly figure authority can even help you out in this time period. Now, even for those who are looking for buying some property and vehicle, investing your money into all this, then that is also possible in this time period. So overall, this is the reason why I'm saying by the mid of January, it's a very benefit time period. Even the dispositor of this sign, Jupiter, which will be retrograde and will be placed in Gemini sign in the 11th house, will be aspecting the fifth house, so making it very, very beneficial and very strong at this time period. And being over here in the 11th house, Jupiter talks about your dreams and desires are getting fulfilled. And eventually, if your dreams and desires are getting fulfilled, definitely it talks about anything to do with the fifth house and eighth house. Suddenly some transformation and events related to transformation can occur, which can bring a lot of gains in the form of gains are not just about money. Could be in the form of a lot of things, like in the form of relationship, in the form of getting a hereditary position in government or in some uh, big institution or a corporation. And even you can get socially, you can get name, fame, recognition through your productivity, through your product designing, selling, through your creativity, through your knowledge. You can perform really well in your education. You can even if someone is looking for childbirth, that is also possible. And even this is a very beneficial time period for a lot of other good events related to money. Okay, people who are looking for performing anything, any sort of mantra sadhana or event related to puja and all those things, that is also possible. Anyone dealing with R&D or astrology, they can also gain from there. Okay, and this is also a combination for trading. So one who is doing all sort of trading in insurance, FD, mutual fund, those also stock market, they also can gain. Now later, after mid of January, these all four planets will enter the sixth house. Now sixth house talks about the daily life hurdles in your daily life, whatever difficulties you face in your daily life, whether be it is related to health issues, whether be any sort of daily life events. It could be ultimately could be related to, like, something related to, mm it could be related to, like, you are facing problem in your loan or EMI related issues, or you're facing problem with your relatives or some other people in your life who are creating ruckus in your life, or even health issues, or some problem in your career. Okay, so this will trap you in all those situations, or some court case litigation. Okay, so ultimately these four planets, though Mars over here will be very strong, so you have to be careful. Mars being your yokarak planet will be very, very strong over here. So definitely even after difficulties, this Mars will help you come out of as a warrior, as a winner, because this will make you very competitive. So even if you're looking for winning over some competition, whether be related to in your education or career, this is the right time for you to give those exams or interviews, so you will be able to crack it. And but make sure that if you are particularly trapped in a situation, then this Mars only will help you out. So 6,000 only will give you mixed results. Some will be really beneficial to put in a lot of effort and competition. You need to perform that. There you will win definitely for sure. But if you are dealing with some health issues, then you can go through some surgery or something like that, or operation. Or eventually, if you're not even uh, if you are not dealing with such chronic health issues, still it will give you events where your health gets disturbed. Okay. Now, as I said, Sun is your ascendant lord, so going in the sixth house definitely talks about difficulties. Your Karak planet will be strong, so definitely it will give you some benefits of being so strong, and will try to um, make those hurdles into opportunities, turn those hurdles into opportunities for you later in the second half of the January. So, as I said, these four planets are definitely one of the situation which is forming in January, which can create both possibilities, good possibilities in your life, and hurdles, depending on how you are going through what kind of Mahadashanta Pritenda Dasha. Then another thing is, remember the as Jupiter is also one of the benefic planet for you, and it is transiting from 11th house, it will time and again support you in all matters of your life, whether it be related to marriage, personal life, children, education, starting or initiating something new in your business, all those prospects of your life. So definitely it will help you out over there. And if I talk about Rahu Ketu, Rahu is currently there in your seventh house and Ketu in the first house. So whenever Ketu is there in the first house and Rahu being very strong, so you will be obsessed towards your marriage and marriage partner, business partnership. Many of you will crave for you know some kind of craving towards achieving a, a rise in status or going to foreign countries. So seventh house also talks about the highest status, so that craving can be there, and obsession towards your partner could also be there. And Ketu, or some events where you have to be you have to invest your time and energy on your on other people. Okay. And Ketu being the ascendant talks about you being very submissive, surrendering yourself for others. That is the time where you are not focusing much on yourself, your health, all these things. And then, if I talk about Saturn, Saturn will remain direct in the Pisces sign in your eighth house. Saturn in the eighth house talks about the longevity. So there is a rise in longevity. That means when Saturn gives longevity, it talks about even if you are facing any kind of health issue, it won't turn out to be a chronic health issue. Or the health issue which can disturb you in the long term, because Saturn gives longevity. And sometimes when Saturn gives health issues, then those health issues could be long driven, which takes uh, uh, you know takes time to cure all those things. So but still Saturn gives longevity, being in the eighth house, so it will help you out any problems related to health issues. And even you will see this Saturn also gives possibility of getting into R&D, PhD, all those areas of research. And it will even help you if your age is there and Mahadasha is favorable, then it can give you inheritance or property related events also in your life. And it can even uh, make you invest your attention towards all those areas which are hidden in nature, like occult science or research or investigation, doing any sort of, or you can even invest your money in insurance, FD, all those things at this time period. And it will make you work hard in your career also, because the third aspect of Saturn will be there in the 10th house. So you need to develop some skills to and work hard in your career. time and again it will ask you to put in extra effort, and even it will slowly increase your wealth and bring stability in your home life. And even because the aspect is also on the fifth house, so all those who are looking for childbirth, this will even give events where some progeny can be aspected in the next 2 years. And this Saturn will, even if you are into education, then you need to put lot of effort, then only it will give you good marks. So Saturn actually gives brings a lot of difficulties in education also when it aspects the fifth house. And those difficulties at times are related to putting extra effort in your education, and getting less marks than your efforts, that is also possible. So, and even problems in relationship also. So this was all for Leo. Let's talk about Virgo. For Virgo, your ascendant lord, which is even your 10th house lord, will be will be transiting from the Sagittarius and Capricorn. By the mid of January, it will be in Sagittarius. And being in Sagittarius in the fourth house, it will be there along with Venus, Sun, and Mars. These four planets in the fourth house will disturb your mental peace. Definitely, it will disturb your mental peace. Not just your mental peace, all those who are dealing with some kind of heart related issues, blood pressure related issues, you will go through those events where you might feel tired, exhausted, and uh, you might feel like your emotions are drained out, and you feel empty inside. Okay, and there could be events where a lot of fights are happening in your home life, a lot of disturbance is there. And with your mother also, emotionally you are disturbed, okay, mentally you are disturbed. But good part is, most of the time these four plants, when they are there in the fourth house, it also brings a lot of renovation and um, uh, transformations in home life. Okay, especially related to renovations and all. Okay, and it disturbs the mental peace. Okay, but good part is the dispositor of this sign, Sagittarius, will be aspecting the fourth house from the 10th house, and Jupiter being in the Gemini will be retrograde and aspecting the fourth house. So this talks about Jupiter will somewhere help out in bringing those emotional uh, turmoils in your home life and in your mental peace, and will bring balance over there. So when it will bring balance, you will definitely see a lot of good events also happening in that in your home life. Maybe after a lot of those turmoils, some good events occur in your home life. Maybe maybe you are enjoying or having gatherings at your home, some renovation or some buying something for your home, some transformation coming in your life, or maybe after even clashes also, some good events happen. And those who are looking for career from home, work from home, remote jobs, that is also possible. So Jupiter will definitely help you out in those areas. And later, these four planets will enter Capricorn sign in the fifth house. It's another event where some changes will definitely come. See, Mars is basically um, function malefic for you. Sun is also malefic. Mercury and Venus, these are function benefic for you. When they will be there in the fifth house, definitely events related to your career, events related to you, events related to your family, wealth, and even related to your travels, father, all those events will happen. So, maybe all those people who are looking for education, higher education, it's the right time for you. You will travel, you will get a good position, you can get a good position, hereditary position. I mean, position that can give you name, fame in your career, or all those things, name, fame in social media or media. Then technical education, career related things can definitely prosper. And relationship part, even childbirth progeny is possible at this time. Relationship part, especially after some difficulties, if maybe those who are already in a relationship, after some difficulties, you find a solution for it where you both regain your love and attention for each other. And then there's even a possibility for someone getting attracted towards someone else. So this is also one of the possibility forming for you this time period. See, overall, this month looks like some career related changes are definitely coming in your life, because you need to understand, even Rahu is there in the sixth house, which is very strong in the Sagittarius sign. And being in the sixth house, uh, And here Rahu becomes really strong if all those who are looking for career related changes, who are looking for some kind of elevation in their life, want to go to some foreign countries or some other place, not just foreign countries, or some elevation in their career or status. Definitely this is one of the good time for them. And especially not just status or career, but even financially some rise or elevation you are seeing, then this Rahu will help you out in that. And Ketu being in the 12th house talks about that there will be some hindrance from you, for you to go away from your boundaries. So it is good if your expenditures were too much, so it will cut down your expenditures, but travels will definitely be there, but those travels won't bring any sort of fruits in your life. Okay, Ketu uh, takes you away from all this, and Ketu will only make you more submissive, spiritual. And many times this Ketu gives you future indication through dreams or through intuition. And even this Ketu in the 12th house sometimes makes you very spiritual, in the sense you can volunteer for a lot of good things, like you can volunteer for healing events, you can volunteer for events where you are doing a lot of charitable things. So the Ketu actually takes you in this direction, and Rahu will help you out in your financial matters and even in your career related matters. If I talk about Saturn is direct in the Pisces sign in the seventh house. Saturn is basically your fifth and sixth house lord. Definitely, it talks about someone can get married, relationship, love relationship uh, can be transformed into marriage. Then it will bring rise in your status. Someone can get government job at this time after difficulties. Your children will even see rise in their life in the form of name, fame, through their education or through their career. But remember, some difficulties can come for those people who are already married or who are about to get married. Then some difficulties can arise because of situation where um, you have to deal with your uh, your relatives, okay, because of your relatives or other people. So that situation can definitely arise. And ultimately, Rahu being the sixth house sometimes can trap you into um, some kind of health issues. So all those people who are addicted to something, addicted to drinking, smoking, or addicted to any kind of food, uh, you know which is full of cholesterol, then some health issues can definitely. Rahu actually gives health issues if it is connected with second, sixth, 10th, even where it disturbs your health, and even eighth. So you have to be cautious. And even Rahu in sixth house sometimes trap you. If your Rahu is not good in your chart, okay, then I'm talking about this. If Rahu is not good in your chart, then this sixth house Rahu can trap you in some kind of scam also, and some kind of loan related issues. So you can take loan for something in this time period, and because of that loan, you have to pay EMIs, a lot of EMIs in future. So it traps you in something, in some kind of scam or some kind of money related matters. So you have to be cautious. If your Rahu is not good, then it can even trap you in that. I have seen many people whose Rahu is not good in their chart, then this sort of Rahu has trapped them in loans, especially, or some kind of scam or scandal, or police cases, this also. So you have to see what kind of Rahu you have in your chart, okay. So this was all for Virgo. Let's talk about Libra. For Libra, your ascendant lord, which is even your eighth house lord, will be transiting from Sagittarius and then from the Capricorn sign. And firstly, it will be there in the third house along with Mercury, which is a good planet for you. So both Mercury and Venus are benefic planet for you. And if I talk about Mars and Sun, they will be also there. So Sun becomes neutral and Mars becomes Marak. So definitely in the third house, two malefic planets, Sun and Mars, will give you a boost in your willpower and strength. And you can feel courageous and you can initiate a lot of things like skill development, or some travels can happen. A lot of new events can start at this time period. Maybe you start learning something new, some skill development, some course, or some uh, something like you can take any course, or any higher education, technical education, and there will be a lot of travel. Some events where you can have debate or arguments or some kind of stuff with your siblings, especially brothers. So there can be problems with your brothers also. But still, remember the dispositor of the sign, which is Jupiter, will be retrograde and will be placed in the Gemini sign. So, retrograde Jupiter in the Gemini sign and aspecting third house where Mars, Sun, Mercury, Venus are there, then such transit and such event where you will see Jupiter will be beneficial in this aspect. So, definitely, it will help you out in all those areas where you want to develop your skills, where you want to grow in your career, you want to go for higher education, you want to change something in your life, you want to travel and go to some other place, you want a guru in your life who can guide you in the path where you are now rooting for to get the best out of it. So there are a lot of events where you will find something new is initiating. It could be related to your career, education, maybe starting a new relationship, a childbirth is indicated, and even you will feel very optimistic. And because the retrograde Jupiter is aspecting this third sign, third house, so you will rethink about a lot of things, rethink about the past hurdles that came in your life while you were about to change something in your, or you were about to travel, or you were about to change something in your life. Some hurdles came, and because of those hurdles you were not able to initiate something. So but this Jupiter now will help you, or through the help of some authority figure, you will be able to take a new step in your life. And now you will eventually uh, you will take the final call, and you will go along with whatever you thought earlier. You will rethink and you will reinitiate those events which were paused for a while. Okay, so these are some of the indication. Later, these four planets will enter the fourth house, Capricorn sign, after the mid of January, and eventually after the mid of January, you will see these all four planets in the fourth house will definitely be a situation where you will see a lot of transformations and lot of gatherings happening at your home, lot of transformations coming in your home, maybe some renovation, buying new property, changing new property, some kind of some luxury you can, or for comfort you can buy something, some transformation in your home. Along with that, in your mother's life, you have to take care of your mother's health also at this time. Your mental peace will also be disturbed at many a times. You will feel like you are burdened with a lot of home related things or events. Okay, but a lot of gatherings will also be happening in this time period, because Mars is very strong in the fourth house. Definitely, wherever Mars is there in the fourth house, those people who have got blood pressure, heart, and all those related issues, you have to be cautious. But ultimately, it's a very good time for renovation, buying property, vehicle, and all those things. It's a very good time for that. And just be aware of some arguments. Rest, so many good planets, Mercury, Venus, uh, Mars will be there. So it talks about some good events. Events are happening. Some gatherings are happening at your home. Okay. Later, as I can see, even Rahu Ketu, Rahu is currently there in the fifth house in Shatabisha Nakshatra in your Aquarius sign. It becomes very, very powerful, Rahu in Aquarius, it already co-rule that house, Aquarius sign, and being in the Shatabisha Nakshatra, which is like thousand healers, and Ketu in the 11th house, talks about definitely Rahu a lot of good events related to name, fame, prestige in your life. All those who are working in social media, product designing, selling, creative fields, or technical fields, there you can gain name, fame. Ketu, on the other hand, in the 11th house, will distract you from your social life, will take you away from social life. Many a times you will feel like all the opportunities that are coming for you related to your career or social events, or even for monetary gains, those are all going in vain, and you are not getting the proper hold of those opportunities. Because on the other hand, this fifth house transit of Rahu will disturb your relationship if you are already in a relationship, but it can make you attract toward those relationships which are superficial, or someone who belongs to some other caste or culture or creed, all those. And even Rahu in fifth house sometimes distracts you in your education, so you won't be able to give proper focus in your education. So that's the most disturbing part. And all those who are looking for childbirth, okay, Rahu will even disturb over there, because if you are looking for that, maybe it make you go through surgery or some other health related issues, and then a child is born. So you have to be cautious in this time period for that. Um Later, if I talk about Saturn is currently there in the Pisces sign. It is direct in your sixth house. Now Saturn, which is your fourth and fifth house lord, talks about health issues to your child, health issues to your mother. Your mental health could be disturbed at this time. Your daily life will be highly occupied. So Saturn in the sixth house make you occupied in your daily life, occupied in the sense that you will be getting lot of work in this time period. Even if you are not a professional person, still you will be occupied with lot of personal events where you have to deal with your personal life, your marriage life, your family, extended family, all those things. And even it also mean all those who are looking for career development or any event where you want to get a new job, then this time period will help you achieve a new job, career success. And this Saturn will make you occupied. Now Saturn in sixth house can give you incurable disease also. So Saturn in sixth house sometimes give incurable disease, chronic disease, which are lifelong and can be difficult for you to deal with. And this can sometimes even bring those court cases, litigation also, which are that extend for longer duration. So Saturn can bring such events where you have to deal with chronic issues, chronic health issues, or court case litigation, which can extend for longer duration. You are trapped in a particular scam or situation. And even it can bring a lot of difficulties related to money matters. Okay, so this Saturn can definitely give you hard time. But if you are going through a lot of good Mahadasha Antardasha time period, then this will make you occupied in your daily life uh, with your career and profession. So depending on how you are in your life, how your chart is, how your Mahadashas are going on, this can give you both good and bad events in your life. Now, if I talk about it's called Scorpio. For Scorpio ascendant, your ascendant lord will be there in the Sagittarius sign in the second house, and then in the Capricorn sign from the mid of January. Along with Mars, Sun, Mercury, Venus will also be there in the second and the third house, Sagittarius and Capricorn sign. So remember, when the first house lord goes in the second house, your whole focus goes towards your family and money stability. You start eating a lot of oily and junk food, and your focus, your energy goes towards earning money or investing your time and energy on family matters, family and all those things. So over there you will be too much invested. At times you can go through a lot of fights in your family because your aggression will be too. So imagine this Mars being in the second house and then in the third house. So second house, so many planets, then Sun will be there, which is your 10th house lord, and Mercury and Venus. Mercury becomes malefic, and Venus become malefic, function malefic for this ascendant. So definitely in the second house, these four planets in the Sagittarius sign talks about good events related to finance. Maybe you get a good job, new job, career achievement could be there. But it talks about too much focus on your family life, money, and investing your time on eating junk, oily food, and even it can make your speech little bit harsh, and you are investing too much energy on maybe debating or fighting or arguing with your family members. But a lot of good events will also occur, where social gatherings and events where you are happily enjoying with your family, maybe some social events or like marriage, all those can prosper at this time. And someone in your family can also face health issues, okay, because sixth house lord will be there in the second house. And this can bring some kind of, as I said, fights in your family. Eventually what I see is still uh, there are some good events also which will happen before the mid of January, but you have to be cautious about the fights that can happen in your family because of certain issues, or even the health issues can happen to some of your family members. So that events will definitely be there before the mid of January, after the mid of January. But remember, good part is that till these four planets are there in the Sagittarius sign, the dispositor of Sagittarius sign, which is Jupiter, will be there in the eighth house. Retrograde in Gemini sign will be aspecting these four planets in the second house. And this is the only benefic thing where this Jupiter will try to control the aggression or the malefic energy of these planets in the second house, and it will help you out in many of your areas where your can relationship can get disturbed, or your health can get disturbed because of your eating habits, or your relationship can get disturbed because of your speech or harsh words. So this Jupiter will help you out and financial matters will definitely improve. You can get benefit from lot of unknown events where you can gain from other people, or invested money earlier invested by maybe your spouse or your family members, or you only invested from there, you can gain, or some inheritance also you can gain at this time. So a lot of good events can also happen. Travels, transformation, change in your home life, renovation, these are also possible at this time period. But mind it, in relationship, this Jupiter will help you out, even if some situation come where you are dealing with a lot of fights in your relationship. Then this Jupiter will help you, control those events, scum those events where one will surrender and the other one will be ready to accept it. Okay, will forgive it. Okay, then these four planets will then shift to Capricorn sign in the third house. So Mars will become very strong in the Capricorn sign. It gets exalted. Sun will be there, and other two planets will be there. So remember, when two malefics are there in the third house, it makes you very strong. Willpower will be very strong. Your strength will be strong, very strong. You will be very competitive. You will initiate a lot of new things. Maybe you want to compete over other people, compete in your education, compete in your career, and learn something new. So this is the right time for that. All those who are into education, career, utilize that energy. You utilize your strength, your competitiveness, your aggression, or to initiate new events, and you will be able to do a lot of good things other than that. Like maybe you learn something new, you learn new skills at this time. Okay, so but this Mars and Sun in the third house will even make your communication little bit harsh with your siblings, especially brothers. Okay, so there you have to be cautious, and maybe you don't pay attention to your neighbors also. Now, the other part of this month will be where Rahu will be in Aquarius sign in the fourth house. Ketu will be in 10th house, and Rahu in the fourth house will be very strong in the Aquarius sign, being in the Shatabisha Nakshatra and its own nakshatra. So, Rahu talks about your too much obsession towards your family, your home life, your mother. So, many a times I have seen when Ketu is there in the 10th house, it gives transformation in your career. Maybe you change one sort of career and shift to another career. Maybe you were doing a office job, you shift to remote or work from home, or you leave your career and start a business from home, or maybe you take a break in your career for some time period because of a childbirth, or you have to invest your time in your family, home life. So there are a lot of reasons because of which you will invest most of your energy in your home life, and this also means transformation in your career. So you can shift from one place to another place because of your career, and because of which some renovation or transformation in your home can also come, buying new property and taking. So all these things are possible because these two planets are basically talks about the transformations that are coming in particular houses. So they have to be balanced at this time. So you have to balance both the houses very carefully, else this will become juggling for you, and this can make your mental health get disturbed, because Rahu in fourth house is not good at all, because it can disturb your mental health. It can bring anxiety, depression, blood pressure related issues. If you have heart related issues, that can also suddenly pop up. Health issues to your mother can also be point where you have to be dealing with your home life. more obsessively as compared to your career. Okay, and if I talk about Saturn, Saturn will be there in the Pisces sign, direct in your fifth house. Okay, so when Saturn is there in the Pisces sign in the fifth house, it talks about that definitely, because Saturn is your fourth and third house lord, so it talks about that now it's time for you to be more attentive towards your children, towards your personal life, towards your education, your marriage life, and you need to think about the other things where your desires and dreams comes, your financial matters come, your social life come, your name, fame, recognition come. So now you need to think more about these events. Okay, so your family will be very supportive, your home life, your people will be very supportive to you, but the only thing you need to focus on right now is you need to be more serious. If you are into education, you have to be more serious towards it. If you are into relationship, you have to be more serious towards it. If you were just simply doing your whatever work you were doing, now you have to look for the bigger prospect of your professional life, where you get name, fame, recognition, and higher dignified position. And even now, if you were unmarried, you need to think about marriage. If you were already married, you need to focus and be more practical towards your marriage. Invest your time and energy over there. Look for higher desires, higher benefits, higher financial gains. Look for the stability in your home life, your family, and stability of money. So all these events will definitely happen in this month, and accordingly, you will see everything fructify depending on how your Mahadasha Antapritindasha is going on. And even whatever transformation come in this time period, it will happen depending on what kind of yogas are forming, whether the good benefic yoga or malefic yogas are forming in your chart. You will get the gains of it. So this was all for the four lagnas: Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. If you really like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, Deep Astro Universe. Thank you so much. Om Namah Shivaya. And for paid consultation, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you.